Hello students, this is chapter 1 number systems. MCQs are continued from question number 51. The value of fourth root of third root of 2 square. So how to solve? See. Now how to solve? First you know the law of exponents. A to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m n. We will use this concept. Now here fourth root. So any number having fourth root, suppose x having fourth root, so you can write it, this is fourth root, x to the power of 1 upon 4. Now you can write it, this number cube root of 2 square to the power of fourth root means you can write it in exponent form 1 upon 4. Now next again how to write cube root? So you can write it 2 square and this cube root you can write it 1 upon 3. Now this comes in the bracket and the power will be 1 upon 4. Now these are in the form of like this a to the power of m to the power of n. So how to solve it? You can write it 2 square will be multiplied. First you multiply the external powers. So 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 4. 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 4. Now this 2 also will be multiplied in next step. So you can write it 2 and square into 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 4. Now 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. You can write it 2 to the power of 3 into 2, this is 1 upon 6. 2 to the power of 1 upon 6. This is the answer. Option C is correct. Tick the option C. Next, question number 52. Simplified the value of 25 to the power of 1 upon 3 into 5 to the power of 1 upon 3. Now, watch the solution. Now, use the exponents law and make the same base. So, this 25 you can write it 5 into 5, 5 square. So, this becomes 5 square to the power of 1 upon 3 into 5 to the power of 1 upon 3. Now, this is a to the power of m to the power of n. So, these powers will be multiplied. So, you can write it 5 to the power of 2 into 1 upon 3 means 2 upon 3 into 5 to the power of 1 upon 3. Now, this becomes, the base are same, so powers will be added. Now, this becomes 5 to the power of 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3. Denominators are same, so as add the numerators, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 upon 3. This becomes 5. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 5. Answer. Now don't show here laws of exponent because these are objective questions. So do quick. Tick the option D. Next, question number 53. The value of 81 to the power of 1 upon 2 whole to the power of 1 upon 2. Now, because here power is 1 upon 2, if you make 81 in the form of a square, it is better than if you write it 3 to the power of 4. 3 3s are 9 3s are 27 3s are 81. You can write it 3 to the power of 4 or you can write it 9 square. So 9 square to the power of 1 upon 2 whole to the power of 1 upon 2. So these powers will be multiplied. So you can write it 9 square to the power of 1 upon 2, and this is also 1 upon 2. So, powers will be multiplied according to law of exponent. Now, you can write it 9 and this 2 also multiplied. So, 2 into 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2. This 2 will be cut. You can write it 9 to the power of 1 upon 2. It means you can write it under root 9, because power 1 upon 2 shows root of any number. Now 9 is perfect square, so you can write it 3. Answer. So our option 53, option A is correct. Option A. Come to the question number 54. There is a number x such that x square is irrational but x to the power of 4 is rational. Then x can be. The options are under root 5, under root 2, under root cube root of 2 and fourth root of 2. So this is important to notice for this question. So for solving we will use the number 5 and 2. Now watch carefully the options A, B, C, D, under root 5, under root 2 and cube root 2 and fourth root 2. It means our x square is irrational number. It means it will not in the form of 5, 2, this will not 5, only 5 and 2 are using the number. So we are taking x square will not be 5 and 2 because these numbers are rational. So if these are irrational, so it may be under in the type of under root 5 or under root 2. X square may be under root 5 or under root 2. Now here x to the power of 4 rational. Now squaring both sides, so you will get x to the power of 4 is equal to root 5 means when you squaring, so you will get 5 and root 2 means 2 when you squaring these numbers. So these are rational. So here our conditions are for the rational number, these fulfill when you squaring the irrational number. Now you can write it under root 5 means 5 to the power of 1 by 2. Here not any number in the form of 5 to the power of 1 by 2. Just wait. Yes, in the question x can be is asking. X can be. So from here when you taking square root of these numbers, what you will get? X is equal to root 5 and you will write it like this when you taking root under root of, and this becomes under root 2 under root 2. You can write it 5 to the power of 1 upon 4 and you can write it 2 to the power of 1 upon 4, or you can write it fourth root of 5, here fourth root of 2. So see the options, option D is correct, fourth root of this is correct, because here this is under root 5, this is under root 2, this is cube root, this is fit for the option D. This is the method. Once again I am explaining. Here in the question given x square is an irrational number, and x to the power of 4 a rational number. So in our options we are taking the number 5 and 2 because for rational number it may be 5 or 2, and if x square is irrational and you know under root 5 and under root 2 are irrational, So you can write it like this. In both the two, any one may be. Now squaring on both sides, you will get x to the power of 4 is equal to 5 or 2. Now here asking x can be. So taking square root from this part, so you can write it x to the power of means 5 to the power of 1 upon 4, and here 2 to the power of 1 upon 4. From here also you can write it, if you taking fourth root of these two number, directly you can write it here. I am showing x is equal to fourth root of 5 or fourth root of 2, or this becomes fourth root of 5 or fourth root of 2. So in the option this is matching, therefore option D is correct. This is not difficult. First you understand the concept, then you can do very fastly this question. Take the option D. Question number 55. If x is equal to root 7 upon 5 and 5 upon x is equal to p under root 7, then value of p. Substitute the value of x in second expression, then you will get the value of p. Solve it now. Now substitute the value of x in the second equation. So you can write it 5 upon under root 7 upon 5. Under root 7 upon 5 is equal to p under root 7. This is under root 7. Now this 5 will multiply to the numerator. 5 into 5 upon under root 7 is equal to p under root 7, or you can write it 5 5s are 25, and this under root 7 will multiply to this under root 7. So you can write it 7p, or p is equal to 25 upon 7. Answer. See the option. Option B is correct. 25 upon 7. Next question. Question number 56. The value of 26 into x to the power of 16 upon 81 y to the power of 4 whole to the power of minus 1 upon 4. See the solution. Now take a clue from options. First you watch, this is power negative. You can make it positive by reciprocate the numerator and denominator. So 81 y to the power of 4 come in the numerator, and this becomes 3 to the power of 4 and y to the power of 4. This power will cut from 1 upon 4. So you will get in numerator 3y. See the options. Here two options A and B having 3y. So the answer will be it may be A or B. Now do how the answer comes. Reciprocate the powers, the numbers, not powers. So you can write it 81 y to the power of 4 upon 256 x to the power of 16, and here this minus will be positive 1 upon 4. Now you can write it 81 means 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are. So 3 to the power of 4 y to the power of 4 upon 256. 4 4s are 16, 4s are 64, 4s are 256. So you can write it 4 to the power of 4 and x to the power of 16 whole to the power of 1 upon 4. Now use the exponent law. This power will be multiplied. So you can write it like this: 3 to the power of 4 into 1 upon 4, y to the power of 4 into 1 upon 4. Here 4 to the power of 4 into 1 upon 4, and x to the power of 16 into 1 upon 4. Use the exponent law, a to the power of m whole to the power of n, so a to the power of mn. Now this power will cancel, 4 1 the 4, 4 1 the 4, and x having the power 4, 4 1 the 4, 4 4 the 16. So what will be the answer? Here only 3, and this is y upon 4 and x to the power of 4. This is our option. So option B is correct. Take the option B. Now next question, 57. The value of x to the power of p minus q into x to the power of q minus r into x to the power of r minus p is equal to. Now use the exponent law. If base are same, then power will be added. So here you can write it x to the power of p minus q plus q minus r plus r minus p. When you add these powers, all powers will be cancelled and you will get x to the power of 0, and any number having power 0 is equal to 1. So option B is correct. This is the solution of question number 57. Base are same, so powers will be added and these powers will cancel out each other, and x to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Answer. Now question number 58. The value of under root p to the power of minus 1 into q into under root q to the power of minus 1 into r to the power of under root r to the power of minus 1 into p. Solve it. Now here power are minus, so you will reciprocate to make this positive. So you can write it under root p to the power of minus 1, you can write it in the denominator p. So you can write it q upon p into, you can write it 1 upon q, so this becomes r upon q into under root, this will come in the new denominator, you can write it p upon r. Here these are in product, so you can write it combined like this, q upon p into r upon q into p upon r. So because same powers and different base, so you can write it combinedly, all having 1 upon 2 powers. So cancel q, r and p. This becomes under root 1, or you can write it 1. Answer. Option C is correct. Next question number 59. Cube root of 2, 4th root of 2 into 12th root of 32. Here base 2 for cube root and for 4th root base 2, but here 32, so make it base 2. And what about 2 to the 4 to the 8, 3 the 8 to the 16 to the 32. So how many powers becomes 2 to the power of 5. Solve it. Now see the solution. Next step will be 2 to the power of 1 by 3 into 2 to the power of 1 by 4 into, here this power will be multiplied by exponent, laws of exponent, x to the power of m to the power of n. So you can write it x to the power of mn. So this becomes 2 to the power of 5 into 1 upon 12. So you can write it 5 upon 12. Now base are same, powers will be added. Now write like this, 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 4 plus 5 upon 12. Take LCM, for adding these powers in fractions. So LCM will be 12. Now 3 4s are 12. So here 12 plus 4 3s are 12, 3 plus 12 1s are 12, 5. Add all the numbers, 2 to the power of 12 upon 12, 4 or 3, 7, 5, 12. 12 upon 12. Now 12 ones are 12, 12 ones are 12. You will get 2 answer. So which option is correct? Check. Option A is correct. Question number 59. Next, question number 60. 2 upon 3 to the power of x, 3 upon 2 to the power of 2x is equal to 81 upon 16. Then x is equal to. So what to do? Here this is 81 upon 16. 16 comes in the power of 2. So you can break, or you can, here 3 upon 2 and this is 2 upon 3. So make this as denominator will be 2. So base will be same. And how it will be solved? Watch the solution. Now this becomes 2 upon 3 to the power of x into 3 upon 2 to the power of 2x is equal to 81. You can write it in the powers of 3. 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are 40, 81 sorry. And 16 you can write 2 to the 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16. So 3 upon 2 whole to the power of 4. Now here 3 upon 2 as a base. Here this is also 3 upon 2. So you will make this base as 3 upon 2 by reciprocate these numbers. So power will be negative. You can write it 3 upon 2 to the power of minus x. And this is 3 upon 2, 2x. This is 3 upon 2 to the power of 4. Now base are same, so powers will be added. So you can write it 3 upon 2 to the power of minus x plus 2x is equal to 3 upon 2 to the power of 4. Here base are same, so powers will equate like this. Minus x plus 2x is equal to 4. Now solve it. You will get x when subtract is equal to 4. Answer. Take the option D. Next, 61. 3 to the power of 3 whole to the power of 2 is equal to 9 to the power of x. Then 5 to the power of x is equal to, find out. Here 5 to the power of x means you have to find the value of x from this expression. You can multiply these powers. You can write it 3 and 3 to the 6 is equal to 9 to the power of x. You can write it 3 square. 3 square to the power of x. Now 3 to the power of 6 is equal to, this power will multiply to make 2x. So you can write it 3 to the power of 2x. Now base are same, so equate 6 is equal to 2x, or x is equal to 6 upon 2. So you will get 2 1s are 2 3s are, x is equal to 3. Now put the value for 5 to the power of x means 5 to the power of 3 is equal to 5 5s are 25, 5s are 125. Answer. Option B is correct. Question number 61. Come to the question number 62. On simplification, the expression 5 to the power of n plus 2 minus 6 into 5 to the power of n plus 1 upon 13 into 5 to the power of n minus 2 into 5 to the power of n plus 1. So, see the powers of 5. This is n plus 2, this is n plus 1. You can take common 5 to the power of n plus 1 here in the numerator, and this is 5 to the power of n, and this is 5 to the power of n plus 1. So, you can take 5 to the power of n from the denominator and solve. Now, our question is this: you can write it 5 to the power of n plus 2. To break it, 5 to the power of n plus 1 into 5 and minus 6 into 5 to the power of n plus 1. Because we have to take common, so for your understanding I break it into 2 factors. Now, in denominator also, this is 5 to the power of n and here n plus 1. So, break it into 2 factors, 5 to the power of n into 5, because this is 5 to the power of n plus 1. Now, take common from numerator 5 to the power of n plus 1 and in denominator 5 to the power of n. So, you will get here 5 minus 6, and in denominator this is 13 minus and 5 to the 10. Solve it. These powers 5 to the power of n plus 1, here in denominator 5 to the power of n. So, you can write it 5 to the power of n plus 1, and this is n when it will subtract because it is in denominator, so minus n. Now, in bracket you will get minus 1 upon 13 minus 10 means 3. This becomes cancel n 5 only into minus 1 upon 3. So, this becomes minus 5 upon 3. This is our answer. Option B is correct. Question number 62. Next, question number 63. The simplest rationalization factor of cube root of 500 is. So, what to do? To make it rational number, it should be a perfect cube. Now, this is not a perfect cube. For rationalization, we have to make it rational number. Now, these are the prime factors of 500. Here one triplet, and here a number 2 is less to make it triplet. So, this 500 will be multiplied by 2 to make it perfect cube, and but it is objective question. So, in your mind it is a strike that 5 2s are 10. So, it becomes 10 into 10 into 10, and then it will become a perfect cube. It means you multiplied this number by 2, and see all the options, cube root of 2 will be multiplied. Now, you can write it cube root 500 into 2. So, you can break it cube root 500 into cube root 2. So, this will be multiplied to make it rational number. So, choose the option. This option will be correct. Take the option D. Question number 63. Student, make it correct. This is cube root. Cube. By mistake I write 2 here. So, this is cube root of 2. So, students, the remaining part of the MCQs we will do in our next video. So, please like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you.